welcome back to the 2 Point Conversion Podcast. I'm your host Max. Today is our weekday warm-up for round 4. I'm going to give you my tips, something that we do most weeks, something I'm looking forward to this upcoming week. And we're just going to preview the round a little bit. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, so the first game of the round is the Titans versus the West Tigers. The Tigers do need a bit of a change if they want to win. I thought they were unlucky last week, but at the end of the day, they still lost. The Titans get to use Jermaine Osako for the first time. Eason Masters and Corey Thompson are back. I like the lineup that they are running with this week. The only issue is Phillip Sammy and Jaden Campbell are out, but I like it, and I'm going to tip the Titans in this one. First game of your Friday night, we've got the Cronulla Sharks versus Newcastle Knights, 3rd versus 4th. Sharks played really well last week. Nicho Hynes played really well again. Newcastle, they did lose to Penrith, but... Oh, no, they didn't play Penrith, did they? Wait. Let me have a look. Newcastle lost to the Titans in a close one. It was Penrith the week before, but I still like what I saw from the Knights. I think it'll be a close one. Kalen Ponga's back this week, so that's a boost for them. Edric Lee's also back for the Sharks. Ronaldo Mulitalo's back. Teague Wilton's back. Mitch Barnett's out for the Knights. Matt Ikuvalu's out for the Sharks. Connor Tracy's out for the Sharks, but I like Cronulla too much, and I'm going to pick Nicho Hynes to star again. Second game on our Friday night is the grand final rematch between the Rabbitohs and the Panthers. 1st versus 9th. Penrith starting their season well again, and the Rabbits getting off to a bit of a rocky start to their season, but they did pick it up last week against the Roosters. Christian Crichton, James Fisher-Harris, Liam Martin, Nathan Cleary, Robert Jennings, notable backs for the Panthers. Davey Mawali is back. Dean Hawkins is back, but only on the extended bench. Blake Taff is back. So is Isaiah Tass, Richie Kenner, and Peter Mamazoulis. We will see if they use Blake Taff. I don't know if they want to give him the week off or not. I hope they do use him. I like that the Rabbits have gone with Milne in the centres and Paulo on the wing. I think when they did that against Melbourne, it really changed the way we played. We almost won the game. We didn't, but yeah, I think that was a good move, and I think we need to play that way the rest of the season. Cleary's first game back, so that does make me a bit nervous going up against the Panthers. But I'm actually going to tip the Rabbits in this one. I think Cleary's first game back is probably the best time for someone like the Rabbits to play them. After that, first game of the Saturday, we've got the Warriors and the Broncos. Broncos really didn't play well last week, and the Warriors won with a bit of luck on their side. They probably shouldn't have won, but they did. And honestly, I do like the Warriors, but Branko Lee, Jordan Pereira, Tom Flegler back. Ben Murdoch-Masila is back. Also, they are notables. Bailey Sirenen is out for the Warriors. Looking at this, I'm going to go the Broncos. I think it'll be close, but I'm going to go the Broncos, and I'm going to tip that they bounce back after their embarrassing loss to the Cowboys. I'm looking for something big out of Adam Reynolds. After that, we got the Sea Eagles and the Raiders. Now, Sea Eagles didn't play well last week. I'm not going to say that they did. They did win, but I definitely don't think they played well. And the Bulldogs didn't play well either, but the Eagles scraped by. The Raiders, on the other hand, did come back. Probably shouldn't have won with the lead the Titans had, but they did. They came back, and they won. So, for that matter, Sea Eagles are the favourites. And I do like the Sea Eagles. Oh, this is a bit of a tough one. It's at the Sea Eagles' home ground. They haven't started off well. I'm gonna go the Raiders for an upset. After that, we've got the Cowboys and the Roosters. And honestly, Cowboys are second at the moment. Roosters are 13th. Adam Kieran's back. Daniel Fafita's back. Kevin Aguama's in this week, but he's not starting, so probably back to the extended bench. Scott Drinkwater, Jermaine Tanua-Brown, Ben Condon, notables back for the Cowboys. I'm probably going to lose here, but I'm going to go the Cowboys for an upset as well. After that, we got the Storm and the Bulldogs. Look, the way both teams played last week, Storm played well. They lost in Golden Point. Harry Grant's back. Coates is back. Yeah. Doesn't matter what the Bulldogs bring. I think Melbourne will be way too strong. After that, we've got the Eels. And they play the Dragons. Now, Dragons have been in good form. They haven't necessarily got wins. But the Dragons have... I've liked what I've seen from the Dragons. McCulloch, Woods, Alvaro, Burgess, Hunt. They're all back for the Dragons this week. Hayes Purnham, Mitch Rain, Kai Rodwell, Ryan Madison, back for the Eels. Look, the Dragons have been in good form, but after last week, I think the Eels will be way too dominant in this game. I'm looking forward to the grand final rematch. I think that'll be a really good hit out. I'm honestly looking forward to the Battle of the Centres. Tane Milne played pretty well last week, and the Penrith Centres, they just do them week in, week out. But I think it could be a good one-on-one matchup to start the round. I want to just look back at this Manly game. I'm tipping. I said I'd tip the Raiders, but I don't know. Like, I'm not confident in that. Manly haven't played well. The Raiders have had a couple of good games. I don't know if this is going to be the week Turbo finally decides to turn it up. I'll stick with the Raiders for now, but honestly, that could change. That could change by the time the match starts. Yeah, that could be it. Now, where are we? Look, Tom Turbo, I don't know. He's got to do something. Let's go back to the Panthers game. Where can the Rabbits win this? Look, I think it's on the back of Latrell Mitchell. Again, it was on the back of mainly him last week. Cody Walker and Lachlan Ilias played well. And I'd like to see Lachlan Ilias run it up again. But, Lachlan Ilias ran the line pretty well last week. I think he's got to continue to do that to win, for us to win games. Honestly, the Panthers speak for themselves. So, it'll be close, but I think the Rabbits will get the job done by 4. But multis, if you want to do a multi on this game, keep it small. I'd probably say Alex Johnson and Stephen Crichton. And then if you want to throw in a forward or something, do that. Colin Matangi played well last week, as did Isaiah Yeo. Those are 2 players that can score. Kikau can score. Cam Murray can score. So really, you've got a field day if you want to, or plenty of options to pick from in terms of multis on that game. Now, I've tipped the Broncos, but honestly, what do the Warriors have to do to get the win? Well, the Warriors have got a good team. They've got to play slightly better than the way they played last week. The Broncos have got to play a hell of a lot better, but Adam Reynolds brings that experience. Ryan James hasn't really done much, but he's starting this week. So, there's the experience from him as well. Look, the Warriors have just got to play good, consistent football. I know they've got injuries, and I know people are slowly coming back, and they're still waiting on Tohu Harris to come back. But at the end of the day, The Warriors just got to keep at it. The Warriors keep punching the line, keeping at it like they did against the Tigers last week. Yeah, I think there's no way they don't win. But I mean, the tipping the Broncos. Actually, I think the Broncos are the favourites at this point. And with Adam Reynolds and the other experienced players they've got, I like him too much. So just to recap the tips, I'm going to the Titans, the Sharks, the Rabbits, the Broncos, the Raiders, the Cowboys, the Storm, and the Eels. This has been the 2 Point Conversion Podcast and our weekday warm-up. Out.